Hello, welcome to Beacon of Truth Tarot. My name is Laurel. This is going to be a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and anybody who has Aries strongly in your chart. I'm going to be using the Tarot of the Spirit by Pamela and Joyce Eakins for this reading, in case you're interested in that deck. My deck is already shuffled. I'm just shuffling a couple more times. Okay, Aries. What do we have for the month of March? Okay, starting out, the situation we're dealing with, we have Mother Fire. Well, that could be Aries. Here's Mother Fire. With Mother Water in reverse. And Judgment in reverse. In this deck, it's called Resurrection. These three together tell me that you have passion towards something. You feel very strongly about it. That's the Mother Fire. Mother Water in reverse with Judgment in reverse tells me you're indecisive about how to proceed, how to bring this all together. Something is not cohesive. There's something that's not cohesive that you want to bring together, and you're not sure how to do that, except you know you want to do that very strongly. That's very Aries-like. Love to see it. Okay, so that's created in your world. Brother Fire. I feel that there's a desperation to what you're doing, that it's really important to you, and there's a desperation to it. And 7 wind, many tongues. This one wanted to come out too. So strength 3, really? Yep. 6 of wind, clarity, strength in reverse, all on top of the 7 of swords, many tongues. This is in your ability to control the situation. Many tongues. That's the 7 of swords. 6 of wind in reverse. No clarity. And the strength card in reverse. Because you have the strength card in reverse and also the judgment card in reverse, whatever this is that you're dealing with is very daunting, Aries. It's very daunting, and that's saying something for an Aries. It looks to me like there are too many opinions. Something has happened that's, maybe it's gaslighting, maybe you're being gaslit. We'll move forward and see. But there's something that is affecting you deeply, and you don't understand it. You don't understand what's going on, and you're not sure how to move forward. Then we have Ace of Earth form, 1 of Earth. This is in the position of help offered to you from the universe. Okay, so you've got the Ace of Pentacles, 1 of Earth form. And then in the position of your immediate environment, ouch, you have the universe reversed. That's the World card reversed. You're dealing with some major ending of some type. This says to me that the people around you don't want this to end. Okay, so it looks like you're trying to have a new beginning, get away from some sort of old toxic something, and you keep getting pulled in. So you decided to, 4 of Earth power in reverse. That's in the position of your will. Whatever has happened has weakened you, Aries. And 3 of fire, birth of light. This is your internal state. Searching for some other solution, which has left you in a position of, sorry for the gasp. See this card? This particular deck has 79 cards, not 78. This is the card of the Master. This is the card of the Initiate. Okay, now it makes sense to me why you have Judgment and the World here. Those are very, very strong dharmic, your dharma, your life purpose, soul path kind of stuff. This entire situation has made you turn inward for a new solution. And your current position is one of discovering mastery. That's phenomenal. The environment around you going forward, you've got Father Earth, so you may be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. And the Chariot in reverse. This one wants to come out also. The Magician, clarifying the Chariot in reverse. The Chariot and the Magician in your environment. This is pulling back. This is things contracting around you. Things contracting around you because you had to be more inward focused. It's so interesting with this Father Earth. I don't believe that this is actually a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. I think this is you. This is the environment around you. This is kind of what's happening, what's going on. Do you see how this guy is kind of unzipping and becoming very... This card... he looks like he's unzipping from a tree trunk. And inside there's an amazing light show of fire, which would be Aries. I feel like the environment around you is conducive to you shedding your skin, becoming new, because the Chariot and the Magician, Chariot in reverse with the Magician, this very much speaks to not outward movement, but inward mastery. Your environment is very conducive to this. This is very much echoed in the situation. You started out as the Mother Fire, but in the position of you was Brother Fire. Brother Fire is very fiery, very crazy, very, oh, I'm going to make it happen. And apparently you weren't able to. So you had to find another way. And it looks like the environment around you is incredibly conducive to such. That's pretty remarkable, Aries. Okay, going forward, your new perspective. 5 of fire, struggle. This tells me that you now see what's been going on around you. I feel like the blindfold has been ripped off of you, Aries. Like, you were just going about your life and then like smacked in the head with like spirit going, yeah, not so much. Okay, this one wants to come out now too. Brother, water in reverse. Something happened where you were very kind, very loving, maybe a little naive. And now you see that, like, you weren't valued. People weren't valuing you. There's conflict around you. No. That the situations around you, you thought they were one way, and it turns out, wow, this is really toxic. I think you've discovered your new perspective is that the situation around you is toxic. Okay, so change comes. Oof. One of water, open channel reversed. You need to pull back your love from this situation. That's when the spark of change is going to actually happen. I think that you have passionately been trying to make things work and they haven't, and now you realize there's no making this work. That other person isn't actually all in. They're not all in. So you need to stop offering your love to this situation. Your best course of action, Death card reverse. Your best course of action, Aries, is to wait. I don't think with the Death card in reverse, and it falls on top of the Four of Earth, the Power card in reverse, I don't think you have any power to your best course of action is to admit your powerlessness in this situation. I don't think that there's any fixing it. At least you can't fix it. The Death card implies that possibly Spirit is in charge here. The Death card in reverse, you can't do this. Like, you aren't. Your best course of action is, I still think, realize you can't make any change in this situation. The thing you're going to struggle with that, you got the Ten of Wind, the Way of the Cross in reverse. This is the Betrayal card. This is learning through really, really tough lessons. I think what you're going to struggle with is your mind. It's really hard to grapple with what's happened. Your mind is like, kink. Doesn't compute. It's like something has happened and it's not computing for you. There is, and this comes also from the Judgment in reverse, there's some kind of a denial going on here. You need to look inside and discover what that denial is. There is something that you are in denial of, Aries. Something's happening that you don't know is happening. Like, there's a denial right in front of you. There's a denial about something that is happening right in front of you. It's going to be really hard for you to comprehend that this person could have betrayed you like that. That's it. What needs to fall away? The Fool. What needs to fall away, and this one wants to come out too, but what needs to fall away is giving him another chance. Let's give him another chance. You know what? I apologize. Words speak louder than actions. Wow, that was almost totally went wrong on that one. Actions speak way louder than words. Okay, this makes sense then, because the clarifier that came out on that was the Two of Water Sacred Cord. You keep giving this person, it looks like it's a love relationship, or at least a relationship of somebody who's very important in your life. You keep giving them another chance, keep giving it another chance, keep giving it another chance. I think what you're not seeing is that there's a problem here that is, it looks like ism. It looks like ism. You can fill in anything you want before that ism. Alcoholism, narcissism, any of them. Fill it in. Sex addiction, gambling, rageaholic, like those are all isms. It looks like you are dealing with somebody who's struggling with some sort of an addiction problem, and you're in denial about it. Denial meaning you're not sitting there going, oh, I don't think it doesn't occur to you. It doesn't occur to you that that's what's happening. This is what needs to fall away. giving a new chance to your relationship. You keep doing it over and over and over. And this, what you're going to struggle with, you aren't, and the judgment in reverse, there's a denial here. You aren't seeing something for what it is. The direction you need to head is 8 of Fire, lightning path, and Brother Earth. Okay, so maybe you are dealing... Nope. Brother Earth in reverse. The lightning path and Brother Earth in reverse. You really want to fix this. You really want to fix this. You just keep coming at it. You really want to fix it. There is something about this person that you're in a relationship with that's unhealthy. They can be the best person. They have an ism. Alcoholism is actually a disease. I'm not going to get into that right now, but to keep coming at them, guilting them, yelling at them, whatever our broken tools are, your best course of action is to not do those things. You cannot affect this person. This is in reverse. This is the 8 of Wands. It's in reverse. You can't affect this person. He's upside down. So you need to head in the direction of realizing you're powerless in this situation, Aries. You didn't cause it, you can't control it, and you can't cure it. Those are the 3 C's. You can't do anything about this. You didn't cause it, you can't control it, you can't cure it. What you're not seeing, 10 of Fire, the cage. What you're not seeing is that what you're doing to yourself is a burden. What you're doing, you are harming yourself. You are this is in reverse, so you are not doing this consciously, Aries, but there is something you're carrying canoes that you don't need to carry. This is burdens. They don't belong to you. This is in reverse. What you're not seeing is that these burdens aren't yours. You can't fix this. What's going to be illuminated, and this one wants to come out too. We got the Star in reverse and Father Fire. Wow. Aries, you are so learning about yourself and taking control of yourself. So here's the Star in reverse. What's going to be illuminated? Oh, don't kill the messenger. What's going to be illuminated is there's really no hope in this situation. Sorry. It's clarified by Father Fire. You had Mother Fire, Brother Fire. I don't think we had Sister Fire. I think, Aries, you're dealing with an earth sign person or somebody who is not very spiritual, which would make sense because ism is a spiritual disease. You've tried being patient and calm like Mother Fire. You've tried being rageful and assertive like Brother Fire. Father Fire is just his. Father Fire just accepts. He knows his power. He knows what he can control. He knows what he can't control. And I think you're learning that you can't control this because there's no hope in this situation. And that falls on top of Judgment in reverse. That's the denial. You can't control this. The bigger picture, Aries. And remember, please remember, this speaks to this mastery. Because once you see something, you can't unsee it. Once you know something, you can't unknow it. You can't lie to yourself. the bigger picture here, Sister Earth in reverse. So I think this is still that same Brother Earth, Father Earth. This is just another, it's repetition. We've got Father Earth in the environment. We've got Brother Earth in reverse that you can't do anything about. Now we have Sister Earth in reverse in the greater picture, and this one wanted to come out too. Sister Wind. Oh, yep. These both are pages in the normal Rider-Waite deck. They're both in reverse. Wind talks about thinking, communication. This talks about who we are. Somebody here is immature and has crooked thinking. In Aries, you need to really remember the 3 C's. You didn't cause it, you can't control it, you can't cure it. That's the bigger picture. The likely outcome then is 9 of Wind, the screen. This speaks to denial. And there's another one that wants to come out. Let's see. Mother Wind. And what's under the deck? Cause and effect, 2 swords, 6 of earth wants to come out. Oh wow, 4 of wind. Okay, so these all wanted to come out. So in the outcome, we have the 9 of wind, the screen. Mother Wind. What you're not seeing is that you don't have clarity on this. You don't understand what's happening. You also have crooked thinking. You aren't seeing this. The 2 things that came out after that, 4 of Wind, Mastery, which again speaks to this card, Mastery. I'm gonna put those together. That's what it's referring to. And 6 of Earth, Beauty. Equal give and take, understanding how things really are, seeing what's actually in front of you, and acceptance. This reading tells me, Aries, especially with this in your position, your current position, you have probably done a lot of work on yourself. You are probably very, very spiritual. You're probably very, very in tune with the elements, in tune with all the chakras, crown chakra, your higher self. Like, I think you've done quite a bit of work on yourself. And it looks to me like this is there is something in your environment that you're trying to control and you can't figure it out. You can't understand, and you've tried so many different ways. You've tried being calm, you've tried being forceful, you've tried being like, you can't figure it out because there's an ism going on here. Somebody has an addiction or crooked thing. There's something unfixable out of this because it's not your problem. And through this, yet one more layer of the onion is going to be peeled off. That's what it looks like. I need to get you an archetype card after that read. Okay. Need an archetype card, please, for Aries. And go with these 2 that flew out. We've got the dead end. And the offering. It's interesting that these 2 cards both have a hand in them. See? There's a hand here and a hand here. This one is saying, no, I don't want it. I don't want any of that. This one is offering. This speaks very much to that Fool and the sacred cord. You keep trying to offer something to this situation. The person doesn't want it. The person you're dealing with doesn't want it. And it could be because of their crooked thinking, it could be ism, it could be whatever. You keep offering it and they keep saying no, and you just keep offering it. So what you're learning, Aries, is that like you can offer, it's that. You can offer, but they're not necessarily going to take it. It's up to them. This person is in tangles and brambles. You've got all this wonderful wisdom and color and beauty about you. And they're not seeing it. They're not interested in it. So it feels a little like you can lead a horse to water and you can't make them drink. I think you need to actually look at the situation you're in and see if this person actually wants your help, actually wants your guidance, actually wants your love. Because it looks to me with this dead end, they don't. And I don't think it's their fault. I think they've got crooked thinking, and I think they have an ism. Okay. I hope that's helped, Aries. Until next time, namaste.